Albuquerque Mini Maker Faire will be returning this September with hands-on experience pretty much for anybody of any age. Here to talk to us about this creative-driven event is Wendy Flybetter, who is a board member. Thanks for coming by, Wendy. We also have Natasha Martell-Jackson with Intel. And we have Lexi Sandoval here, who made this quilt, who we're going to talk about. And we're going to talk about what this is coming up in just a bit. But first, Wendy, let's talk about this event overall. For those who are not too familiar, what is the Maker Faire event all about?
The Maker Faire is an event to showcase what makers do. And makers are DIYers, do-it-yourselfers, that have a growing community that take an interest in doing creative and technology put together. And
that's interesting.
Yeah, and start showing things.
And
So
it's coming
good.
back to Albuquerque in September.
We're coming for our third year, and the show has grown exponentially each year, and we're really excited. I know we have a lot of new and fabulous makers coming.
Sure.
And we're doing a maker's call. If there's anybody out there interested, we'd love to have them join us.
Interesting. So Natasha, how does Intel come into all of this? And I love the fact that you guys are encouraging folks to just create stuff.
Yes. Well, and you know, the maker movement is actually more so a grassroots movement of people coming together to show what they have created and what they have made and invented, and really that's the basis of innovation, and that's why Intel is involved.
Makes sense.
Right.
Makes sense. Hello.
We've got so many employees that are makers on their own time, and that's really who we are as a company, is based off of innovation and creativity. And we just want to showcase that not only at the engineering level, but at all ages, that anyone can be a maker. And we just really want to inspire people to get involved.
And Lexi here, you're quite the inspiration, might I add. You made this quilt here. Is that what we call it, a quilt?
Yes.
Talk to us about this.
Well, the quilt, it's what I want to be when I get older.
So I made the quilt about that, and it also turns on and everything, and I used
well, let's see. Let's have you pick it up. Let's have you pick it up. And I know you said it turns on. This is interesting. Let's see. Turn it on for us. So it lights up.
Yes, these little lights are LED lights, and I used a lily pad back here to turn it on and off.
A lily pad. Okay. Interesting. So what are we looking at? You want to be is that a veterinarian?
Yes.
Interesting. Look at that.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So obviously of all ages, Lexi, an example of someone who just, you have an idea, you create something, and then you want to showcase it.
Yeah, and Lexi actually learned how to do this at the YDI Intel Computer Clubhouse.
Yes.
And Intel also sponsored this for young girls in the middle school ages to get involved and be creative, and not only learn things like sewing and crafts and arts, but also the technology around circuits and LEDs that goes behind something like this. So a new opportunity for Lexi to express some of the creativity she already has.
Wow, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. Obviously, Intel very instrumental in helping this get going back here in Albuquerque in September. What are the details about? So this is happening in September. So what do folks need to know now? It's obviously good that we're letting folks at home know that this is happening in September.
Right now we're having a call for makers and also volunteers. And makers are people that are doing stuff in their shops, in their garages, in the kitchen table that normally don't have a place to show what they want to show, and for the community to see what they do. And so the Makers Faire is the nurturing ground for them to go to and display all these things. Most of the booths are hand-on, and then people really interact. And if we are still looking for makers, if they want to sign up, they need to go to Maker Faire ABQ.com.
And no worries, we have that on our website, by the way.
Excellent. Thank you.
Very easy.
And then they can sign up there.
Great.
And we look forward to seeing all kinds of new things this year.
So not only if you're a maker and you want to participate in this, or if you perhaps just want to go and see, there's
a lot
that
of makers
opportunity
come
too.
and they volunteer the first year, just to kind of check it out, and they're like, oh, this is great. Next year I'm coming back as a maker. I'm bringing what I'm going to do.
I love it.
Which
That's
is really
great.
good.
Well, we're excited that it's going to be back in Albuquerque in September. Again, for more information on the Mini Maker Faire, we've got a link on our website. All you have to do is just go to casa.com and click on the Casa blog. Lexi, Natasha, Wendy, thank you so much.
Thank
you for having us.
All right. Stay